Okay, here's my first random rambling series, and I thought it would be appropriate to start out with this story because I've got my brother here with me, and this story actually happened with him. And we were climbing, and it was a beautiful, beautiful area. And I've got some old pictures. I'll roll those in. And as we got done with this one climb, we wanted to go across this valley and go to another climb. So we got down and we started walking across, but what we noticed is there was a group of people that we had to go directly through in order to get to our next climb on the other face. And as I was walking over there, I was just watching them real close, and my spidey senses started to tingle. And I turned around to my brother and I said, "Hey, keep your eyes open." Something wasn't jiving with me for whatever reason. And as we're getting closer, one of the male members from the group of people came walking out and met us and kind of stopped us before we get to the group. And he questioned us. He said, "Hey, where are you guys going?" I said, "Well, we're just going over here to do our climb. We've got to go right here." And he said, "Well, do you mind walking around?" You know, so the whole thing to me is just not right. And so as we're talking to him, I'm scanning the crowd, you know, see what we're dealing with, basically trying to size up people, see the amount of people and what type of people we're dealing with. And one of the things I finally notice is this girl, and she has this dress on, but she might as well not have had a dress on because it was completely see-through. And after noticing her, all of a sudden you see a rope extending from her back up to a branch in a tree, and this branch is the size that will hold a human's weight, and then it's running up and down. And then I notice there's this contraption on her back, about upper back right here. And what it was is basically meat hooks. And what they've done is they've taken those meat hooks and they've put it in. I don't know exactly how it's done, but I've seen it on TV before. And they just put it in your skin, and I don't know, around muscles or something.
Yeah.
And then they hoist the person up. And so that was kind of a very different experience. But I'll tell you what, the thing that caught my attention the most was not the see-through dress, was not the girl being about to be hoisted up in the tree, and her face. You should have seen her face. She was a willing participant, but do you remember her face?
Yeah, I was terrified.
Yeah, it was this very nervous, terrified look on her face. But the thing that stood out to me most is one of the people had this young baby. And I just thought, oh man, this kid doesn't have a chance. But anyway, so there's the first random ramblings. Naked girls being hung in trees by meat hooks. There's been some other doozies as well, but we'll start off on that one and just leave it. So I hope you guys find this series interesting and fun. It'll kind of give me a chance, because it's hard to fit something like that in a video somewhere, right? It's just kind of a off-the-wall, weird kind of thing. But anyway, thanks, guys.